Amber Rose said biracial people ain't black. It then said something even more insane.
Matter of fact thing, biracial people are not black people. We're just not.
Now, when you talk to other biracial people, how do they feel about what you? Do they agree with you?
To each his own.
Do most of them say, "I'm finally, you said it," or like
yes.
People don't understand?
Most of them say that. Finally, Amber is saying it for us.
Right.
Now, if there's other biracials that, like a Colin Kaepernick, for an example, that identify as black,
right.
Again, his prerogative, he can do what he wants.
Right.
I just think it's delusional to say that you're a black person when you have a whole.
Well, men is different. So, like, men, like, because
that's why they pick on Drake.
Yeah, like Drake, the stigmas. Yeah, you talked about that a lot.
They pick on Drake because Drake embraces his Jewish white side. He embraces that side wholeheartedly, and they don't. People don't like that.
So. One thing that we gotta acknowledge is the history of this country. You got the one drop rule, you had segregation, you got things like class and physical traits. We all know about the one drop rule. You know, if you had any black in them, then, you know, they was pretty much considered black themselves. And often a lot of businesses were segregated sections of town. So obviously if you look black, they ain't gonna place you with the white side. Obviously, if you're biracial, you're gonna go towards the black side. And we gotta definitely see the obvious here. The obvious is physical. Dark skin, afro, wider noses, thicker lips in comparison to white people. So obviously when most people see biracial people, they think of black, they don't see white.
First of all, white people should be able to say nigga.
So,
and I'm gonna tell you why.
Oh shit.
Because no one, when you really stop giving a fuck about stupid, dumbass words, will stop killing each other. And Nick, it's very different. You know, if it says the hard R and they're pointing at you, it's very different than rap lyrics or saying, oh, that's my nigga, that's my homie.
Right.
You know?
If somebody's using a term as a derogatory term,
but we know that.
You know the difference between somebody just saying
we're all smart enough. We're all smart enough to know what's right and what's wrong.
Right.
So why are we putting so much damage and pain behind? I let my kids curse. They have freedom of speech.
Right.
Why live in America if you don't have freedom of speech? And I let my kids do that. Now, do they say, mommy, fuck you? No.
They bet not.
Do they say, mommy, you're a bitch? No.
Right.
They know what's right and wrong.
Now, she's right. You do got a freedom of speech, but freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. So you say it around the wrong person, you might get, you know, you got brother, player, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stop with the word semantics. And every black person is not okay with people saying that word. So to say that everybody knows what you mean is crazy. And I do agree with nobody should be saying it, you know what I'm saying? Because what you put out there, you definitely get back. But to say it to somebody who doesn't say it themselves and to tell them to not be offended by it is wild, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the B word. Women call each other the B word all the time. Now, if a man calls you the B word, then, you know what I'm saying, usually has a different meaning towards it, and you can't tell somebody how to interpret what you meant by saying a word. And that's why it's just better that we don't play with it all together. Now, I do think in rap music, we need to stop saying it so much, because before hip hop was just for us, you know what I'm saying? But now it's pop, it done reached countries all across the globe. You gotta be mindful that most people buying and listening ain't us no more. But let me know below what y'all think down below in the comments. Y'all think it's okay for everybody to say it, or should it just be exclusive? Let me know. And of course, if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe.